Welcome to Esports and Gaming, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing This Week in Esports for August 10th through August 16th. I'm your host, Mark, and credit to Adam Fitch, Andrew Hayward, Mitch Reams, Heidi HB Duran, Cody Luongo, Sean Carr, Jonah Nicholson, Jack Nickus, Kellen Browning, Aaron Griffith, and Trent Murray for many of the articles and images you see. Let's just dive right into the partnerships. The Pittsburgh Knights, they ink a partnership with ExpressVPN, a virtual private network service provider. In addition to becoming the team's preferred VPN partner, ExpressVPN will also sponsor the weekend's Knights Valorant Invitational. The entire PK organization with teams in Rocket League, Smite, and Gears of War will also gain access to ExpressVPN services throughout this partnership, and I think this is actually ExpressVPN's second most recent esports partnership, followed by the one with Dignitas in June. I think ExpressVPN is really smart to do this, but I know a lot of people don't want anything to interfere with their ping when playing games, so if ExpressVPN can actually develop something targeted towards gamers, this might actually be more enticing. The LCS, they partner with Buffalo Wild Wings. B-Dubs is actually a restaurant chain known for its absurd amounts of televisions on the wall, as well as its actual chicken wings, and the company has been a major advertiser in sporting events for years, and this LCS deal will actually bring esports into that sports-heavy real estate. This is the first streaming deal between an esports property and a major restaurant chain to live stream esports events at scale, and B-Dubs is no stranger to esports with previous activations with E-League as well as TwitchCon. They're simply going further out here. The partnership with Buffalo Wild Wings will actually make Buffalo Wild Wings the official sports bar of the LCS, giving B-Dubs an access to the LCS trademarks for advertising with games being broadcast throughout B-Dubs' OT network and in-bar channel, delivering exclusive content. I think this is a cool play on behalf of B-Dubs. I think there would actually be more buy-in into this partnership if, say, a certain team won, and maybe if you were wearing that team's jersey, you got a percentage off of your wings. Thoughts on that? Speaking of the LCS, Honda, they're actually confirmed as the first LCS in-game banner partner. Earlier this summer, Riot Games, they actually announced the implementation of in-game banner ads. The goal is essentially to replace stadium signage in traditional sports stadiums, and on launch, MasterCard and Alienware were the first two partners signed up for the new banner ads. Most regions were actually left to their own devices when it came to putting these brands on these banners, and the LEC, they actually brought on KitKat as an in-game banner back in June, and the LCS banners have just really been advertising the league's logos throughout the summer split, and finally, they're actually going to be putting it to Honda now. So I think it's a really smart play on Riot's team to actually make more money and monetize directly inside the game. It's a lot of exposure as well for the brand. Immortals Gaming Club, they partner with All33, a chair company. Immortals Gaming Club will essentially collaborate with All33 to conduct research and development sessions utilizing the players across its brands to provide insight and feedback on gaming chairs. The deal aims to build the world's best and ergonomically optimal gaming chair, according to the release. The collaborative chair will actually feature unique branding from each of the IGC's properties and will be available for purchase from the first quarter of 2021. I think this partnership is a huge win for All33 since they're relatively unknown in the esports space and they have a lot to gain from IGC. Blast, they terminate their sponsorship deal with Neon. The deal was met with a lot of backlash from members of the talent and the public when it was announced last month, and there's been no communication from Blast via official methods at the time of the writing, though HLTV has actually reported the termination was confirmed through a statement given by Danish newspaper BT. One of the biggest questions is, would Blast have done this if the LEC didn't rescind their sponsorship here? Once the LEC actually did that, there was a big push against Blast, and ultimately the teams like Astralis started speaking out against it. I think this is a case of financial gain versus fan base support, and that's the thing Blast was dealing with here. They've done not so great things in the past, and they've done really amazing things, so they want to keep that track record more on the latter side. As far as investments go, Noble Esports, they're purchased by the investor Kyle McDougall. The deal is said to be in effect in July 31st, and I'll actually see McDougall absorb 100% interest in the company. McDougall is actually a registered member of Palm Harbor, Florida-based investment firm Kinsey Investments, and Noble's current management will actually remain intact and be overseen by the organization's newest CEO, Sheriff Phoenix, really cool name there. Transitioning from his role as the owner of Avidity, Phoenix will actually integrate fresh ideas and ideologies into the team's management, with philanthropy being top of mind there. Noble is actually set to acquire an unnamed South American Rocket League team into its umbrella of competing teams alongside Valorant, CSGO, and R6. Haven't heard much from Noble in a while, so I'm actually glad that they're getting acquired and heading in a good direction here. As far as workforce changes go, Activision Blizzard, they hired Deputy MLB Commissioner Tony Petitti to actually lead esports. Petitti, who will begin on August 17th, will be Activision Blizzard's president of sports entertainment and will report directly to the CEO Bobby Kotick. Activision Blizzard currently runs two franchise leagues, the Overwatch League and the Call of Duty League. Additionally, Blizzard also runs esports initiatives for Hearthstone, StarCraft 2, Warcraft 3, and World of Warcraft. In addition to esports, Petitti will also oversee the company's movie, television, and consumer product efforts. Prior to his roles of Deputy Commissioner of Business and Media of the MLB and Chief Operating Officer for the league, Petitti was the president of Traditional Sports MLB Network, which helped him launch in actually 2008, and before that, He was a 13-time Emmy Award winner and was an executive VP and executive producer at CBS Sports. This is a huge win for Activision. Absolutely stoked to see what Batiti can actually do at Activision Blizzard, and so many awesome initiatives that he'll be heading. As far as new launches go, Team Liquid, they launched a fan engagement platform, Liquid Plus. This is a browser-based platform where fans will actually earn points for showing support for Team Liquid on various social channels. These points can then be redeemed for Team Liquid merchandise, fan experiences, and event tickets. The platform will also feature gamification elements of the forms of quests to actually drive fans to engage with relevant events or highlight specific streamers and games in Team Liquid's portfolio. To earn points, fans will actually need to connect their social accounts to the Liquid Plus platform, and a mobile app is currently in development and going to be planned for early 2021. The announcement also notes that Team Liquid's brand partners will also be able to leverage Liquid Plus for activations, and the organization will gain extraordinary insight into its fan base. This is a data for loyalty play here by Team Liquid, and it's a super smart win-win for Team Liquid's fans and Team Liquid, so long as the fans are okay with their data being collected. Ford Models, they launched their esports division. Ford Models Esports and Gaming will represent talent within the gaming and esports industry alongside working with leagues and stakeholders to actually assist in the promotion of esports. Names on the initial list include Cavs Legion's 2K player O'Leary and esports caster Rabies. Justin M. Jacobson, who will actually direct the newly formed division, said that they're carefully selecting pro gamers, content creators, coaches, and influencers, and other talent who are dynamic and multifaceted with strong personal brand potential in addition to being at the top of their respective fields. Cool to see an agency like Ford Models get into the esports space. Shroud returns to Twitch and he breaks 500,000 viewers on his live stream on August 12th. Funny enough, he was around an hour late to his return stream, but he still maintained an average viewership of over 200,000 viewers, peaking at 516,000, and there's about 3 million unique viewers that actually tuned into his stream. He also got 16.5 thousand subs in this one stream, which is $41,000 for 8 hours of streaming. So that's not even including any of his donations or ad revenue, and since he's been streaming, he's been holding at around a 75K viewership, which is also insane for him. Congrats to Shroud and welcome back to Twitch. And last but not least, Fortnite Mobile, it's been removed from the iOS and Google Play Store. In addition to that, Epic Games, they're suing, and they actually mocked Apple and Google. They mocked Apple's 1984 ad. The clash actually began on August 13th when Epic Games, the maker of Fortnite, started encouraging Fortnite mobile app users to pay directly rather than through Apple or Google. The companies require that they handle all app payments so that they can collect a 30% commission, a policy that has been the center of antitrust complaints against the companies. Hours later, Apple responded and removed Fortnite from the App Store, and Epic Games responded first by suing Apple in federal court, accusing the company of violating antitrust laws by forcing developers to use its payment systems, and secondly, using Apple's own imagery against it, mimicking Apple's iconic 1984 ad. Similar stuff was happening with Google when they removed Fortnite Mobile. Epic Games sued them as well, and I mean, sorry Epic, I don't think you're gonna win this. Even if you have the best argument on the planet against antitrust, Google and Apple have some of the best legal teams on the planet, so I don't think you're going to win the lawsuit, but we'll see this one goes. Good luck to Epic here. But that's this week in esports, guys. A lot of stuff happened, and thank you all so much for supporting. I appreciate Synopsis Esports for helping out with this partnership as well, and I will see you all next week. Take care, everybody.